Now, let's get into the actual content of the email and maybe just a couple things that we can look for. One, when you get into the email, these emails nowadays are getting I mean, they mimic them to the absolute utter T. Um, and like just saying, like I know I could mimic it to a T. I don't work in bad faith, so I never would. But I understand when you do what I do, how easy it would be to do that. So the thing is that some people think that that would be like a really big task to take on to like make this the most, and I'm just like, no. If you're doing this every single day scamming, I'm like, they probably have 16 versions of that email and they send it out every single day. I'm telling you. This stuff can move fast, move like a wildfire, and it fractures really bad. So kind of like a spider web, every time it hits a computer, it's gonna fracture and it's gonna hit, things and then start going through there. Kind of like a broken mirror glass. So when we look at the email, here's the one thing you can look at it. Do not click anything. Do not click a button. Do not. That is where it starts. They will start as soon as they send you somewhere, they most likely have been able to touch something. So we want to make sure that you just don't click anything until it's authenticated. Um so one of the things I would do is check the logos and branding. I mean, you're gonna know if that's off. A lot of the times they do use the people's stuff though, because they're already doing illegal. What's a logo at that point? So check the logos, but sometimes the logos will be off. They'll look off, the color will be off, something will be off. But the biggest thing for you guys to look at is scroll the whole way down to the email footer. What we need to be looking in the email footer, there's certain compliance standards for emails. And these things include like you have to have your address on there, on where these emails are being sent, the company that they're being sent from, because the users that are on there have to agree to have all of these things sent in with text message, email, whatever. But there's actually an opt-in process. So at the bottom, you are required to say where they opted in to you know keep brief. So now when you go down to that email folder, it should also have a unsubscribe, however it is function, however it's done. Some places will be like reply stop, some places will be like you got to go to this form, fill out the form, then you'll come off. Some you just click unsubscribe and it immediately unsubscribes you through the redirect. So it kind of just depends on what you know, what unsubscribe. A lot of these don't have unsubscribed. A lot of them, like in this email footer, you're almost gonna know it's a scam because it's gonna be off, and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I see it." So there won't be an unsubscribe. There won't be a full address. And of course, anybody who is an authenticated person is going to make sure that that's taken care of because they kind of legally have to. And I know that not everybody knows that. And it's okay. Like, you guys aren't doing anything wrong. But there is a lot of, in a good way, Congress, what, 2 years or what year is it? 25? Yeah, between 22 and 24. I don't remember exactly what it was. But it's definitely been brought to Congress that there needs to be some reform here.